The Late Night Ride. It was late at night, and Emily was tired after a long day. She was happy to finally leave work and go home. She hurried to the bus stop because it was the last bus of the night. When the bus arrived, she quickly got on and found a seat at the back. There were only a few people on the bus, and everyone seemed quiet. Emily took out her phone to relax while the bus moved through the dark streets. After a few minutes, she noticed something strange. A man sitting a few rows in front of her kept turning around to look at her. At first, Emily thought it was nothing, but after the third or fourth time, she started to feel uncomfortable. The man had a blank expression on his face, but his eyes were sharp and focused on her. Emily tried to ignore him and looked out the window, hoping he would stop. Suddenly, her phone buzzed with a new message. She opened it and saw a text from an unknown number. The message said, "Be careful of the man in front of you. Get off the bus at the next stop." Emily felt her heart race. She looked around the bus, but no one seemed to notice anything. She thought, "Is this a joke? Who sent this message?" Emily didn't know what to do. She looked at the man again, and this time he was staring directly at her. Her hand started to shake. She quickly checked if the bus was close to the next stop. It was just a few seconds away. Emily had to make a decision. Should she trust the message or stay on the bus? The bus slowed down at the next stop. The man stood up from his seat and started walking toward her. Emily's fear grew stronger. Without thinking twice, she grabbed her bag, ran to the front of the bus, and got off. She didn't even look back as the doors closed behind her. She was now standing alone at the bus stop, breathing fast, trying to calm down. Her phone buzzed again. It was another message. "You did the right thing," it said. Emily's heart skipped a beat. She looked around, but there was no one else at the bus stop. The street was empty, and the night was quiet. She felt a chill run down her spine. Emily decided to call a taxi to take her home. While waiting, she couldn't stop thinking about the strange man and the mysterious messages. Who was watching her? How did they know what was happening? She didn't have the answers, but she knew one thing for sure. She was glad she trusted the message and got off the bus. After what felt like forever, the taxi arrived. Emily got in and gave her address to the driver. As they drove away, she looked out the window, wondering if she would ever find out the truth about that night.